Okay, hey everyone. Okay, so my name is Rebecca. So I was going through a lot of, oh wow, I'm feeling like these burnings on me, and I have like these raised bumps now from getting burned. I have no idea where it's coming from. I have like a raised bump from getting burned right now. It was so weird. I felt like a burning on me. I'll show you if you all want to see. I don't know. That was so weird. Like that literally hurt. But yeah. Okay, so that's weird. Never seen that happen before, but anyways, some sort of spirit realm burning. Okay, so I want to bring forth this message. I want you guys to try the Lord's water for exorcisms, but don't call it exorcisms. Call it spiritual abstractions. Call it angel clearings. Call it dove clearings, because you want to fill your eyes and mind with light, love, and healing. Okay, you don't want to be thinking scary, scary, dark, dark. Call it deliverance if you want to think like I'm a warrior, I'm a salvationer and Messiah. I'm going forward with my sword of spirit. Okay, you could try that. Okay, that you want to be positive in mindset and full of light, love, and light energy for that stuff. I know I sound a little new agey, but it's good language. It's actually good language. Truth, love, and healing for everyone's highest good. Okay. All right, so I know it sounds like that's so Reiki or that's so New Agey. Please try it. It fills up your mind better. Okay, with light and healing, deliverance. That's warrior mindset. Okay, exorcism. That's kind of reminds me. That puts me in fear a little. You see, they still use all of these. It's not a sin to use any of those, but the positive mindset, love breaks the yoke of the enemy. Okay, so we're going to fill it with love. Okay, so with the Lord's water, you're going to put it in a water bottle. Okay, the water bottle, you're not going to you probably want to drink an entire. I wanted to drink an entire vat of it, but I don't have that kind of money. But anyways. So that money, or anyways, that Lord's water, you're going to drink the Lord's water, and it's going to hit your bloodstream. It's going to make your blood new on impact. Okay, it's called Fire on the Water in Georgia. We had a thing called Fire on the Water in Georgia. I think it was in Dalton. I don't know, and it came to Birmingham, Alabama. Well, one of my churches is in Birmingham, Alabama, and I did Fire on the Water there. So this gave me the idea to try the Lord's water with this. So I started giving I started with when I got pregnant. I started drinking this because I was going through spiritual abstractions. I was like, I need to up the ante. I need to up the ante for this baby, so this is the download that came to me about it. Is it hits your bloodstream. Your blood becomes completely new. It will fill you and surround you, cleansing energy off of you. It will go through your blood, through your flesh. Satan will have literally no reason to touch you. And if you have anything like incubus, succubus, anything like that, it has no reason to stick to you at all. Okay? Because your whole bloodline was just made new. That means whatever grandma did, whatever grandpa did, whatever the Pookie down the street did, that is now annulled because your blood is a new creation. Okay? Now, number 2, your blood is a brand new creation, for one. Then your flesh is a new creation. Everything is made new, you see? Now, I believe that it is a true altar of the Holy Spirit because they did a recreated miracle on a kid with Down syndrome. They also do, and it should do exorcism, or not exorcism, but spiritual abstractions, essence abstractions. So that is a brand new bloodline in itself. Okay, number 2, it shouldn't be able to touch you at all because your flesh is new too, which means it'd be very difficult. It would be very difficult for that spirit to touch you because you drink that water is going through, cleansing your skin. If a spirit touched you, would it not, like, it would burn that spirit, you see? So, you see, since that's new everything, you see, your whole being's being made new through that water. Then you could bathe in it as well because people buy lotion and they bathe in it. So we have a brand new little Lord's baby in here. She is so sweet. So there's no reason for any spirit to be able to come in and to reestablish those covenants or those ties. So what we're doing is we're backing this because we're backing this with the St. Gertrude Chaplet in which we are praying for our ancestors. So when our ancestors get prayer, they are not getting dropped now, okay? Just because your blood is made new, it doesn't mean you're leaving your ancestors behind. You're going to keep praying for your ancestors through the St. Gertrude Chaplet, okay? You could do the original St. Gertrude Chaplet, or you could do the new edition, which is what I call St. Gertrude Worldwide or St. Gertrude Reloaded, because my husband is Shotgun Texas. We did like a shotgun wedding. Um, but, yeah, so he's so sweet. And, so, yeah, but yeah, so we got married at the Episcopal Church because we couldn't get married in the Roman Catholic Church. It would take a year, and plus stay together while throughout the pregnancy. The baby has to be next to the father, because if you notice, the baby, if you were pregnant, I don't know if you notice it, but you feel your baby's upset. Like, it sends a signal to your body when your baby is upset about something. You could feel them upset or weeping. You could feel them squirming in upsetness. It attaches to your nervous system. And if you are charismatic, you also feel their spirit, and a little more sensitive than most people about what they need. So I do encourage becoming charismatic, Pentecostal. So with this baby, so it should have no reason to. So if you are going through SRA, if you are going through anything, I encourage you to try that. To drink the Lord's water and then continue with the St. Gertrude Chaplet, so your ancestral line gets cleared of generational sin. Okay, so then it has no reason to stick around. Now then you could go to a minister. You could pray. You could keep praying it out. Some will come out by prayer, fasting, and petition. Or you could go to a minister in which they administer to you and casting them out. I noticed that it would look for really rebellious reasons to stick around. What were the rebellious reasons for me? It's picked on me about grocery store barcodes and so that kind of stuff. It had some almsgiving. My family needed to do some almsgiving. Soul ties. No, it shouldn't have much of a soul tie or flesh tie, that much of a flesh tie even to your partner, because it cleanses out that flesh tie, that fleshiness. As soon as you take a holy bath, your flesh is getting cleaned. That's why they have mikvahs. So even the flesh ties get cleansed through this. So I just encourage you guys to try that out. Even though you become one flesh as husband and wife, it makes you more virginal, even in your within your marriage is the goal. Okay, so a lot of times you might need an extra set of eyes, an extra witness, so that they can help you overcome. But it should help and clear pretty fast. I just wanted to share that testimony with you guys, and I interchange it between Lord's and Jordan water. Because I run out of Jordan water, and I've run out of Lord's water, because the Jordan water is from the Church of Bethlehem, so is Marian water too. But it was like blessed by the Church of Bethlehem. But it was to make the baby more like Israel too, because you need the Jordan water to be like one with Israel. You need the virgin water to be one with France for when I was working my project. But yeah, I also had to build my faith up. But Daddy having told me I had to ease into the water of Lord's, because Daddy in heaven told me, just like doubting Thomas. He said, just like doubting Thomas, he said, you have to have a little bit of fear in order to overcome with faith. Okay, so I liked that. So and it says we are fearfully and wonderfully made, and so the baby is fearfully and wonderfully made, and so I'm really excited. So but yeah, so her name is Erica Ridley Marielle. So yeah, so I just wanted to let you guys know that. I'm still going through my clearings, but I'm working on it, and I have high faith and I'll tell you why it works, because you're touching and agreeing by faith, grabbing the hem of Yeshua's garment for the salvation of you, your ancestors, current, future, present, and past, present, and future generations. You're touching, agreeing, and staying in agreement with the body and blood of Christ. Even better if you could pray in a prayer circle with your family or with your church, okay? So yeah, and also Pura by Black Mountain taught me a lot about healing too. You can invite Yahushua into your consciousness for healing, into your memories and stuff like that to help heal trauma, because sometimes that stuff tries to cling to trauma. Alright, so love and blessings, everyone. Thanks for hearing me out.